going to show you how to do this single crochet, but instead of going over, you're going to go under. So it's kind of like a reverse single crochet, and it kind of makes it look like an X underneath. And because it's done in the round, they will look like they're stacked on top of each other, and I can show you how to do it in a row as well. This yarn is Red Heart soft yarn, and when you do it in the row, it won't be stacked on top of each other, but I can still show you how to do it. Okay, so let's get started. You can do this in any chain count. Start off with a slip knot. I'm going to show you how to do this reverse single crochet that looks like an X in the round, and then they'll stack on top of each other if you do it in the round. I'll also show you how to do it in rows, but they won't stack on top of each other because when you turn your work, you'll have to do a row of single crochet or slip stitches, so they won't stack on top of each other, but it will show you how to do it in 2 different ways. So to get started, you can do any chain count. So I'll do a chain count of 25. Once you have your set chain count, then I'll show you how to connect. Okay, this is in the round, and you have your chain count. You're going to connect them. So fold it, have them come in together just like this and go into that first chain. And then you're going to slip stitch. Chain 1. In that first chain, you're going to insert your hook, and instead of yarning over and completing a single crochet, you're going to take the yarn under, pull it through, not too tightly. You're going to pull up a little, yarn over, pull through. Repeat this all the way around. Insert your hook. I'm kind of going under both of those loops while I go in the chain. Then I'm going to yarn under, pull the yarn up, yarn over, pull through, and just repeat that until you get to the beginning. This is kind of like a reverse or inverted single crochet. Kind of looks like a little bit of a cross. It's going to look like this. You just repeat that until you get to the beginning. We'll repeat that all the way around. Now that you're back at the beginning, you have that one stitch that's connected to this one, but you're going to slip stitch in this beginning stitch here. When you work in the round, you can make this into, you can close it at the end, and you can make it into like a double-sided pot holder, and this is a slip stitch. Even like a headband, anything like that that goes around in a circle. Now you're going to, you have your slip stitch, you're going to chain 1. Then in that same stitch, you're going to insert your hook and do the yarn under and pull through. And then kind of pull loosely and yarn over and pull through. Then you're going to go to your next stitch, yarn under, pull up, yarn over, pull through. This is a repeat all the way around. So yarn under, pull through, yarn up, and pull through. Repeat all the way around, yarn under, pull up, and pull through. And they're going to start stacking on top of each other. This is when you work in the round. And then go under, and pull through, and just repeat this until you go all the way around again. It's going to look like this. Now you're back at the beginning again. This stitch goes with this stitch, but this is the beginning stitch, so you're going to slip stitch again, chain one, insert your hook in that same stitch, go under, pull through, complete, go under, yarn over, complete, and then you just keep repeating over and over. And this is how you do kind of like the reverse single crochet, and then it kind of stacks right on top of each other. Now when you're done, you can take your complete round here, take your yarn needle, you can sew in the ends, and then it looks like this. You can, like I said, you can create like a washcloth this way. It's double-sided, a dishcloth, a pot holder, a headband. Just make sure the circumference is the size you need. You could take your chain around your head for your circumference. Anything like that that's done in the round, it's going to look like this. So give it that reverse on top of each other look. Now in the row, it doesn't look as good because you can't stack it, but I'll just show you because I know some of you may want to know. But you can do any chain count. I just am going to do a sample chain count for this, just so you have an idea. So once you have your chain count, you can go into the second chain from the hook and just do your reverse single crochet kind of under. So you just go right under. And then under. And then repeat until you get to the end. And then I'll show you how you can turn and then do a row of single crochet or a slip stitch. So it's going to look like this. And you can complete that until you get to the end. Now you're at the end, it looks like this. And now you're going to chain one and you can turn your work. But this side, if you do the reverse like under single crochet, you can do that, but they're not going to stack because now you're on the opposite side. So you can do a regular single crochet or you can do a slip stitch. You could do a slip stitch like this, or you could do a regular single crochet. I'm just going to show you what it looks like with a regular on this side. So this is a regular single crochet, and you'll repeat that until you get to the end. And then you can chain one and turn. You could have done it in a slip stitch or a single crochet. But if you were to do another row of the under single crochet, like the reverse or the X look, then you would insert your hook, you have your chain one, and then go under and then do your single crochet, yarn under, single crochet. However, because you're doing it in a row, they won't necessarily be stacked on top of each other. You'll have this row and this row, but you'll still have whatever row you decide to do, a single crochet or even a reverse. You could do it here, or you could do a slip stitch. But anything you do on that second row is only going to be shown on this side. That's why it's best to do it in the round, so it's stacked right on top of each other like that, and it gives it that X look effect, like right on top of each other, because on a row you can't do that because everything faces on the other side on the opposite sides. In this row you can do anything. You could do a single, a slip stitch, a reverse, single crochet, but it's going to be shown on this side. So I just wanted to show you that yes, it can be done in the row, but it won't look the same way as it does in the round. Alright, so this is how you do this type of stitch. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.